if you dread what you're doing for work, you need to change that. So I had to make a change. So boom, brand new channel, same old me. Not really. I feel like I'm back and I'm better. Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. Today's video is just going to be a really raw and uncut type of video. I have something banging in my trunk and it's driving me crazy. It's going to be a really raw and uncut video today. I'm not really trying to do any dope major production, anything really intricate. I just really want to talk to y'all and just really be honest and vulnerable with y'all for a little bit. So you can tell by the title, I started my YouTube channel over in 2023. I had a YouTube channel that had like 11,500 subscribers. It wasn't a whole lot, but a lot of my videos there was getting like 250,000 to 300,000 views, but I sort of like fell off of it. And when I got back on, I just wasn't that person who was making those videos anymore. So when I started to post things that I liked, I ended up, having a really big drop in my engagement, and that was fine. But what I didn't want to do was go back to something that didn't make me happy anymore, because this year is really personal for me. Last year was my learning year. My first year was like my big money year. Last year was still a big money year, but it was a lot of learning in that year, because I had to learn how to grow and scale my business properly. And I made a lot of mistakes, but I learned a lot of lessons in the process. And now this year is just really not starting fresh. I don't want to say starting over. It's just easier to say that, but I'm really honestly starting from experience. And that's what I want. I want to start from experience. I've learned a lot. I'm not afraid of losing whatever I thought could have happened with something that wasn't working for me. And just really wanting to be myself, because when I first started my YouTube channel, I did not show my face because I was going through a very, very significant loss. My closest friend had got killed in a drive-by shooting as an innocent bystander, and it was just sudden and it was tragic. In fact, when I started my YouTube channel, they were still alive. But like maybe a couple months after is when they got killed. So when that happened, it sort of was a pivot moment in my life, and I really just went so hard into my business to when I drained myself. And my body paid the toll for it. My mind paid the toll for it. And so then getting on YouTube was just becoming another chore to me, and I didn't like that, because this is supposed to be a fun environment, y'all. This is not supposed to be nothing that you know what I'm saying? Like, no, if you dread what you're doing for work, you need to change that. So I had to make a change. So boom, brand new channel, same old me. Not really. I feel like I'm back and I'm better. And your girl really has just grown so much. Like, I feel like I seem happier. I just feel it better. Like, I had to take like pretty much a whole month to myself and not do anything. I literally was just making sure like I did my business tasks, but I didn't overwork myself like I usually do. And I feel refreshed. I feel renewed. So I just sort of wanted to like come on here, reintroduce myself, and just show you guys who I am, show y'all my face, because now we are face to face. And if you still aren't ready to show your face, definitely take that time to yourself in order for you to become comfortable. Don't let the internet rush you, because I have a multi six-figure a year business without me showing my face, period. And it did not stop my bread at all. And now the best part about that is, come on, girl, you gonna stop in the middle of the street, girl, come on. Sorry. The best part about this is, like, I have a established business. So now I don't really need to prove to people why you should buy from me. I've already had people buying from me. This isn't anything new. This is established, baby. I've been about it. So now it's like a lot of things that the internet does, it can't bother me no more. Like, sometimes people might try to be haters if they don't know your background or whatever. Baby, I got receipts. I got the proof. It's in the pudding. I can come on here and let y'all know that Brianna killed it 2020 and 2021 and 2022 and 2023. Every year my business has done amazing, and I feel like I don't have to be at that point where I have to prove myself to nobody anymore. So you know how liberating that is, y'all? Like, a lot of people say like they want to like make all this money in order to have this luxury lifestyle, and in that lifestyle or whatever, people equate it like to something like my car. Like I have a G-Wagon, I have like all the jewelry, the house, the clothes, everything, right? People equivalent success and luxury with that, but the real definition of success is really not caring what nobody think. My real definition of luxury is really showing up for me every day, baby. I'm on the way to Golden Corral in a $170-something-thousand vehicle, and do you think I care if somebody sees that I'm at Golden Corral instead of at like Toast on Lennox? No, baby, I'm gonna do what make me happy. That's it. That's all. So like I feel like it was just overdue for me to come back, refresh and renew, so that I can try to inspire people consistently. A lot of my content is going to be based around my life, which may dabble into business, but not dedicated anymore. Again, I love being an instructor. I actually have new mentorships coming out and stuff like that. But I sort of want that version of me to be stuck with that channel. So one of the things that I did was, like, I have a business Instagram for my personal brand. I sell yoni products and body care products. I also do wholesale. Then I have my Instagram profile for me, just Brie XO, just myself, just me being me. And then I have an Instagram profile for my education platform now. At first I was running everything off of one, and it was really killing me because it was like I'm expected to always show up like this person every time. And what if I don't want to show up like that today? What if I want to be goofy? And what if I want to be silly and stuff like that? And people are like, well, I ain't looking for that content, sis. So if you're looking for that, here's the page for you. If you're not looking for that, you just want to see me being me, then follow my personal life. But I was like, sorry, somebody cut me off. I was just ready. I was so ready to separate everything. Like, that has been a goal of mine for about 1.5 years, is to really separate my personal and my business, because I was my business. So like, again, on Instagram, on those pages that I have dedicated for each like facet of my life, I unfollowed what no longer serves me on that Instagram. So for example, on my business page, I'm not following like the shade room or gossip things or stuff like that. I'm only following other businesses that are in my industry in order, one, to boost you on the algorithm, and two, to just always be inspired like that when I'm online on my business page. On my personal page, I'm following the profiles that live the life that I want to live. Black girl luxury. I'm following people that have that soft life, just self-care, self-love, just all that. That's what I'm following on my personal page. And then on my education page, I'm following other coaches, I'm following other educational content, I'm following other online academies. That's what I'm following on there. And I really have noticed a huge difference, not only in my mental health, but also in the reach of my posts now, because Instagram's like, oh, well, she's this type of person, or she likes this stuff, and this is what her page does. Okay, cool, let's group them together. So it's just been a blessing for me to be able to have the resources. Like, I'm financially able to start over. I know a lot of people are not able to, but I'm able to. And so while I am able to, and these are my slow months, January, February, and beginning of March is typically slow in my industry. So while I'm able to have this free time and stuff like that, I can be who I want to be. I can post what I want to post. I can make sure that I'm growing the way I want to grow, because we don't want to grow into something that we're not going to be able to commit to. And if you do not want to do whatever you're currently doing to go viral or whatever, and you know this is not true to yourself, you're going to have to live this facade for the rest of your life. And I don't really want to be in that position, y'all. I don't want to be in a facade. I want to be just me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I got put in this box. I always had to teach. I always had to, people would get upset. Like, my classes are not cheap at all. My classes are not cheap. They're very expensive, but they're worth it. My classes that I teach, baby. I teach from my heart. If I mess up, I own my mistakes. I'm never afraid to make an error. I will fix it. You know what I'm saying? I am always a believer of over value over being viral. And so a lot of people want, like, they see me post certain things online for free, and then they want a lot more free information, which really honestly is like a mentorship, and it really honestly does cost me a lot. So what I was finding was, like, I had like no time to myself, because I was always expected to answer these questions, and if I didn't, then I was not supporting other Black businesses or whatever the situation was. I found myself having to like, I just couldn't escape it. Like, I was just super drained. I was super tired, And it was so apparent that I was burning out to the point I was getting irritable. I was just really frustrated all the time. Like, my sleep pattern was off. I was getting like 2 hours of sleep a night, y'all. It was just so bad. So now I'm separating myself from that part. So like, if you want this, you can go over here and purchase this. But if you just want to rock with me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love what I do, and I don't want to lose that passion. And I want y'all to love being around me, and I just want to love being around y'all, period. So the type of content you should be able to expect on this channel would just be more of my lifestyle. I like to post like affordable finds. Like, I have on these affordable, like, inspired, what's his name? See, I don't even know the guy's name. Rick Owens shoes. Y'all, TikTok had a heart attack. Like, it's like these high school kids. It's like these high school kids, and they're like, those aren't Rick Owens. Bro, I posted the AliExpress link. I like literally, baby, you still in school. Like, talking about something, if you can't afford it, don't buy it. Please don't. Y'all, if you are in high school right now, or if you're younger and you're watching this right now, I got on $20 AliExpress dupes in my freaking, again, expensive 6-figure vehicle. Don't let nobody tell you. And you don't even need a vehicle like mine, baby. You can get whatever. If you like it, buy it. Don't be spending your last coin impressing others because it's not quote unquote authentic. Don't nobody care. You think I care? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm 29. I'm gonna be 30 in December this year. I'm filming this in February. So I got 10 more months until my birthday. I have found that I don't care. You know where I'm at right now, y'all? Let me show y'all. My followers know. Bam, your girl is at Golden Corral in my $20 AliExpress dupe, in my car. I got a Glamaholic bag. If y'all don't know Mia Ray, you should. I got on Hermes. I got on my Cartier. I got on Tory. Like, and then you know where my outfit from? Y'all wanna know my outfit from? My jacket is from Rainbow. And my bodysuit is from Amazon. Baby, find the balance in your life and do what makes you happy. Do not let nobody bully you. If I could go back, you know what I'm saying, 11 years ago and tell 18-year-old me this, I would. Because now that I'm older, I'm realizing why like old people wear these comfortable Skechers. And I'm like, because I don't want my feet to hurt. I'm not caring about being cute. I'm not trying to be cute over functional. We're doing functionality over here. I don't care about a label. If I like it, I'm gonna buy it. I can afford a lot of these things. I thought like once I was gonna get here, like I was just gonna be going crazy. I thought I was gonna be Atlantis every day, just bags on bags, Hermes. And that's not Atlantis, but that's like Silbucket. You know what I'm saying? Cartier all day. You know what I'm saying? Like just nothing but like Chanel and all that. Man, listen, I got here and I said if I can turn $300 right into a business that made over $700,000, why am I gonna spend this $10,000 on this bag? If I saw what I did when I flipped 300, come on now, like it gotta make sense. So that's why, like, I'm just starting again from the top. I have a different mindset. I'm not trying to impress nobody, baby. I hope that everybody get to this point that I'm at in life. I just want to be, I just want to be good. So I could go on and on for days and hours. But if you like my vibe, y'all, I'ma say, if you like my vibe, I am a little extra. But go ahead and subscribe to your girl. I promise to launch a lot of new content. I'm going to try to be consistent. I'm going to try to upload Sundays and Wednesdays/Thursdays. I can't always guarantee Wednesday. My second part of my birthday, my first birthday vlog is up. We went to Nobu, baby. I went to Nobu. I went to round one. I have a video of that, and then I think I have like a little montage. I didn't really fully vlog on my, like, when I went home for my birthday, but I'm gonna do like a part 2. We went to Vegas and stuff, but we're going back to Vegas next week, y'all. So I'm gonna vlog there. I love to travel. I love to eat. I like to live life. So if you like to live life, first off, leave a blue heart in the comments because I didn't know you made it to the end of this video. And secondly, if you like to live life, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because your girl is gonna be on it. Okay, we finna live life together, baby. I'm gonna live through y'all gonna live through me, period. All right, that's that, guys. I really just wanted to come on here and just reintroduce myself for those who don't know me, and I hope that you guys like what you saw and that you guys can stay and enjoy this journey with me. Peace.